Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are fine and fit. Today we are going to start a lesson, a mother's wise advice. Okay? Let's begin the lesson, students. Once upon a time, the son of Brahmadatta was ruling righteously in Benares in northern India. It came to pass that the king of Kosala made war, killed the king of Benares and took the queen as a prisoner. Means once upon a time, the son of Brahmadatta was ruling morally right and with the justice and with the fair rule. He was ruling the city of Benares in northern India. Then what happened? The king of Kosala made war on Benares and he killed the king of that city and took the queen as a prisoner. Means he kept queen in jail as a prisoner. Meanwhile, the queen's son escaped by sneaking away through the sewers. In the countryside, he eventually raised a large army and surrounded the city. Queen's son has escaped by secret large pipe. In the countryside, he raised a large army and surrounded the city. He sent a message to the king, the murderer of his father. He told him to surrender the kingdom or fight a battle. The prince's mother heard of this threat from her son by some faithful servants. The prince's mother heard of this warning from her son by some remaining loyal servants. She was a gentle and kind woman who wanted to prevent violence and suffering and killing. Means prince's mother was a kind woman and wanted to keep peace and prevent killing and suffering of others. So she sent a message to her son. There is no need for the risk of battle. It would be wiser to close every entrance to the city. Eventually, the lack of food, water and firewood will wear down the citizens. Then they will give the city to you without any fighting. Means his mother sent a message to him, no need of war. It would be good to close every entrance to the city. If the entrance are closed, what will happen? There will be no water and food supply. Finally, the want or need of food, water and firewood pressurize the citizens. Then they will give the city to you without any fighting. Like in lockdown, many laborers died because they did not have any food storage in advance, because they daily do work and buy food as there was complete lockdown. No work, so many died due to lack of food. The prince decided to follow his mother's wise advice. His army blockaded the city for 7 days and nights. Then the citizens captured their unlawful king, cut off his head and delivered it to the prince. Means the prince decided to follow his mother's wise advice. His army sealed off and prevented the goods and people from entering and leaving of city for 7 days and nights. Then the citizens captured their king who is against the law, cut off his head and delivered that to prince. Then what happened? He entered the city triumphantly and became the new king of Benares. Means he entered the city triumphantly and became the new king of Benares. Then prince entered the city with great happiness and joy at his victory, that is achievement of getting back his city and became the new king of Benares. This is how a mother's wise advice will help her children. Many children who have listened their mother's advice and worked accordingly are successful in their life. So we must listen to our mother or elders' advice. Okay students, hope you understood. Let's stop here and we'll continue our class in next session. Till then, thank you, Allah Hafiz, and have a nice day.